Video I'm showing you guys how you guys can start your own dropshipping store in 2019. I know I made a video about this a month ago, but that didn't really cover everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and I already took the video down. I wasn't like too satisfied with it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take you guys literally step by step everything you need to do to, after this video, launch your store. This may be a long video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but if I keep talking, it's gonna be longer. Also guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm doing a couple cool giveaways given that Q4 is coming up and that's the biggest time to sell stuff online. So I'm giving you guys a bunch of free stuff up until then, a bunch of cool giveaways and stuff like that. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. The Instagram will be right here and it'll also be in the description. Anyways guys, let's get into the video. So guys, if you don't know what dropshipping is, I have a bunch of videos on my channel explaining it, but quickly, it's getting items from cheap Chinese suppliers and putting them on our stores and selling them at a markup price, and then we're advertising our store on social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the deal is. And I said this a lot of times, but that's basically what it is. And right now, I'm gonna be showing you guys step by step of what you need to do to, after this video, literally get started and start making money. I'm not saying after this video, guys, that you'll make like $1 million. I'm saying that all the information I'm giving in this video is how I make my money. So after this, you can use this information to go make money for yourself. I'm not saying your first store, not even your second, third, fifth, 10th store. It could be your 11th store, it could be your 100th store that you make money. But the information is what I use and it's what I've done all the time. So I hope you guys can use it, and yeah, let's get into it. Quickly before we get into the actual video, I'm actually editing the video right now, and I did forget to say something in the video when I was recording it earlier this morning. So guys, I did forget to talk about the checklist in the video. Everything that I'm talking about in the video, all the topics are on this checklist, and they're not as detailed as what I'm talking about on the screen, but it's an easy kind of guide to follow when you guys are watching the video. And there's also timestamps on that checklist. So for example, say you want to go back to how to make a product description, you can click the timestamp right there, and then I'm pretty sure it will jump you to the video. Guys, I'm gonna send it to Casper from the past, from like 12 hours ago. So hope you guys do enjoy the video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys soon. Guys, now we're on AliExpress. I'm gonna show you guys how I find my product and the criteria that I look for in those products when I'm choosing them. So guys, you're not just gonna choose any product off here. You're gonna make sure they follow two rules. Number one, you're gonna make sure those products are unique, okay? They pop out at you. It's not just a boring old iPhone case or iPhone charger. Number two, you're gonna wanna make sure that they have a high perceived value and that you guys are able to charge at least 2.5 to 3x, to your customers, the price that you're getting the item for. So for example, say you guys are getting a $10 item, right? You wanna make sure that you're able to charge your customers $25 to $30 for that item, no discussion. So for example, if I'm getting these pair of shoes, I want to make sure that I'm able to charge at least $90 for them. So guys, I'll usually go into like the flash deal section or any section at all, and I'll just look for products on here. So this looks cool. I don't know what this, oh, it's a handbag. So as I go down, guys, I'm just going to be explaining, what I'm choosing, why I'm not choosing them. So for example, guys, I won't choose stuff like this, like knives, serum, stuff that's like a liquid and goes on your face, or stuff that can harm you. That sort of stuff. You can get sued for it. And I also don't sell baby stuff either, because they can choke on it, and that's a liability for you. You don't even want to get into those fields. So something like this right here, this looks really cool. So obviously, look, I'm scrolling down, looks like all regular stuff, and then boom, what is this? Something light, it pops out at me. So I'm going ahead and I'm gonna go click on it. I think guys, when you're looking at your products, make sure that there's not a lot of variance, right? Make sure there's only like 3 to 5 different variations of the product, because when you're putting a bunch of choices in front of people, they'll usually go ahead and start second guessing themselves. So just make sure that this is definitely something that if I sold it for 140, even $200, people would purchase it. And it even has some nice pictures right here that you can use for the advertisement. Here's a product that you guys can literally go ahead and test right now. So guys, a lot of people also look at the orders. Just make sure that the product doesn't have over 1,000 orders. I guess if it has like 1,000, 2,000, you could still sell it, but over 2,000, I would not sell it. This is a good range. There's not a lot of people selling this product, obviously, so that leaves a lot of room for us to come in and dominate that market. So again, guys, it pops out at me. There's some nice pictures to go along with it too, which even makes it better. So I'm going to go ahead and find 2 or 3 more products with you guys, so you guys can feel a little bit more comfortable when you're going in. So I found another product right here. Let's put it right there. So guys, the reason I chose this product was obviously it popped out to me, right? And I saw the price too. On here I saw the price. It said $11, right? This looks like something that's like $59, $49, right? From IKEA or something like that. So it definitely fits our criteria. But also guys, on the back end, this is something that is kind of like a seasonal item, right? Because think about it like this. People are about to go back to school, or they're going to start their freshman year of college, right? They're moving into dorms, they're moving into apartments, right? And they're gonna need decorations for those apartments. They're gonna need shelves, beds, whatever. So I do like this. I do like the, where's it, the chandelier. So I do like these 2 items. Now let's go ahead and try to find one more. Something like this. This actually looks really cool. So, oh, dude, look at this. These are cool pictures. Okay, so yeah, this is something that I would definitely go ahead and test. This is super cool. So it has like a nice picture. That's also something you guys want to be looking for as well, if I didn't mention already. So yeah, this is definitely something you guys should go ahead and test. You know, you could target people who are chefs, you know, people who you know, like to cook, whatever the deal is. They watch a cooking channel. And it only has 3 color variations, which is perfect. So there you go, guys. There's 3 products. And so guys, now we're gonna go ahead and make our Shopify store. I will leave a link down below if you guys want to get this 14-day free trial. I believe it's never expiring, so no matter when you guys are watching this video, go ahead, click that, and you get a 14-day free trial. So pretty much you guys want to put an email address. Now, you guys can put your personal email address to start off with, but later on we're gonna go ahead and change the name of that, or we're gonna go ahead and change that email address later on, because we're gonna have customers emailing us. Now guys, the store name, it doesn't really matter. You know, just put whatever the store name you want. Now guys, we're just gonna say I'm not selling products yet, $0, I'm just getting started, next. And then you're gonna enter all your information here. So guys, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and create a product on my store. Now a lot of people use AliExpress and Overload together to use Overload to import the items into their store. You guys watch my video on Shopify payment hold, you guys know I don't like Overload at all, for the reason that when you add Overload to your store, it flags your store. My experience dropshipping for the past 2 years, every time I've added Overload to a store, it's flagged it, and I've been banned on Shopify payments. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and add the product to my store. So I'm going to choose this product right here. I'm going to go ahead to my store, go to products, and then I'm going to add product. Guys, what we're going to go do is we're going to go get pictures for the product to add to our store, and then we're going to add a description for the item, and then we're going to add a title as well. But make sure it has one of 2 things in the pictures. Make sure it has just pictures of the product like this, but also make sure it has pictures of the product in use like this. You know, it has pictures of the product being used for what it's intended to be used for. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. So there we go, guys, we got the pictures now. Essentially what I'm going to do next is, and also guys, just make sure that you're able to get the dimensions of the picture. So guys, if there's a video on the product as well, we could also use this for the advertisement, and we could also use it to put onto the site along with the pictures. Because when we put a video there, well, actually we're gonna make it into a GIF instead of a video. But once we put a GIF there of, you know, us putting the stuff onto the shelf, it increases the customer's trust with us, it increases our conversion rate because they're able to see the product in use, and they're able to justify, you know, however much they're gonna pay for this. So this is nice. It shows the product off really professionally in the video. So I'm gonna save this video and I'll edit this later. For now, we're gonna go ahead and start adding the products to the store. I got my pictures right here, guys, and I think I'm gonna use one of these for the first picture. And yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and add another one, and then I'll go ahead and I'll add, so guys, now we have pictures of the products in use. So the way I do it is I like to have 3 pictures of products in use, and then I like to have 3 pictures of just a product on like a white background. For example, this one right here, and just close-ups of the product as well, just like that. So there you go. It has the dimensions of the product, shows it close up, shows it in use. This is a good product. All these pictures right here, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and make the title. So guys, when I'm naming the product, I usually like to give it like a name. So this one I'll be, you know, I'll call this one the Amanda, and then I'll put a dash, and then I'll say handcrafted wall shelf mount. So guys, the reason I'm saying handcrafted here is because it gives it more of giving that perceived value to the product. Now people are like, oh, it's handcrafted. Oh, dude, it's worth 50 bucks. So guys, the reason we're saying handcrafted and the Amanda, simple, because once we're giving that perceived value to the product, you know, that it has a characteristic to it, it's handcrafted. In the description, I'll show you some stuff as well that we're gonna put, you know, they're gonna trust the store more. They're gonna be like, oh dude, yeah, that makes sense. So guys, now we're gonna make the description. Simply in the description, it's just gonna be 2 to 3 lines. It's gonna be pretty short. So first thing I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna say made with 100% recycled materials. Oops. The Amanda is the perfect addition to any room for anyone who wants to bring out life and creativity in any room. and all while keeping a minimalistic scent. I added this line at the end too. So made with 100% recycled materials, the man is perfect in any room, bring out life and creativity, all while keeping a minimalistic theme. So a couple things that I used here that you guys should always be looking to use. 100% recycled materials, right? Obviously now people want to buy it because I said it's 100% recycled materials. They feel better about buying it because it's 100% recycled. And I'm bringing out themes of the product, creativity, minimalism. It looks cool for creative people, people who like to have style, whatever. It also makes a perfect gift. Perfect, bro. There it is. So that's the description right there. I'm gonna go ahead and save the product. So I'm gonna show you guys now is how to edit the video that we found back here, right here. We're actually going to edit the video real quick, cut it down, and I'm gonna make it into a GIF. Guys, I'm just gonna go open an MP4 to GIF player, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just I go to the video real quick. I'm just gonna right click on the video, save the video as, save that. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go ahead and upload the video here. And once the GIF is done and I got in the description, I'll pick up back with you guys. So we got the GIF right here. Just gonna put it at its original size, insert it, and then going to go ahead and click it, center it, and then bring it down a little bit. That's good. So, and also what I'm gonna do real quick is bold this. And then creativity and minimalistic. Do on this product page after we finish the description and everything like that is add the pricing. So always uncheck this box for charge taxes on product. You guys don't need to worry about that right now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back here and look at the price. So the price varies between the variant, obviously. This one's obviously a little bit bigger. So the small one's 11 bucks, this one's 14, and then these ones, it comes with 2 of them, I believe. So let's see. Yeah, so these are packages that they're selling. So we're gonna look at the we're gonna look at the difference between the price variants. So this one's 11 bucks, this one's 14, this one's 27, and then this one's 24. So these are 2 small ones. This is a small and a big one. And then this one's a big and a big, and then big and then small. So there's a bunch of variants for this product. So I'm just gonna go down here and I'm gonna hit add variant. So the first one's going to be size, obviously. So then we'll put regular, and then we'll put enter, and then large. And I noticed that there were 2 colors too. So we'll add another option, and then we'll say color, and then we'll put don't just put black, put matte black, because that gives it kind of like a more expensive feeling. You don't just buy black, you buy matte black. And then we'll also do polished pearl. We'll put soft clear white. There we go. So now next to the sizing. So again, guys, we want to at least 2.5 to 3x the amount that we're charging the customers here. So what I'll do is I'll go back one more time to the product, and I'm just going to select this, and I'm going to hit edit products, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and change the prices of each variant. So the regular one, which is $11.47, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to charge $29.99 for that. Okay. So these ones were 14 bucks, or I'm sorry, this one was 14 bucks. So I'm going to charge pretty much the same, a little bit more. So I'm gonna charge $34.99 for this one, since it's about 20 bucks increase. So for the regular ones, I'm going to charge $29.95, and then the large ones I'm gonna charge $34.95. Sorry, I put the wrong numbers there. If you guys wondering how I came to that number, I just want to hear, follow my rule, at least 2 to 3x it, and I'm going to charge $29.99 for the small one, $29.95, and I'm going to charge $34.95 for the large one. So this should be about $74.99. I'll actually make 75 bucks straight, and then the same, and then this is just 80 bucks straight. So there we go. Now these products are 60% off. We got the prices in place. Let's go back here real quick. So we're gonna want to do, actually, I'm sorry, go to all products on the left hand side, select that, hit edit products, and then right here we're back to the same screen. We're gonna add a SKU number for all of these. So usually I'll just start with 12-1, 12-2, 12-3, and then 12-4. Reason for this is each SKU number needs to be different each variant SKU number needs to be different. So that's why I'm changing the numbers at the end there. And then I'm gonna add a field, and then I'm gonna go to weight. Make sure those are 0 pounds as well. I didn't save it. Fuck. Hold up. 12-4. What I wanted to do was, save that real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and inventory quantity. Select that, and then I'll just put 10,000 for all of them. This is important because your item won't show up on your store if you don't have quantity or inventory of it. So you just want to make sure there's always inventory of the product since we're manually adding it in. So now we're going to go back here. And now what we're going to do is actually we're going to change the pictures of the products, or we're going to give the variants pictures. So the black ones, I'm going to hit, I'm going to select the black ones, see where it says matte black. I'm going to hit actions. I'm going to update the images. And I'm just going to select one of these pictures, whatever. And now I got to go pictures of the white one too, which I never got. So hold up. The way I go and find more products is I make sure I just go to the same supplier, and then I should go to his home storage, and I should literally click on that. And then now all I do is I'm just gonna go find more wall mounts. So this is cool, it stands out to me. The way I go and find more products is I make sure I just go to the same supplier, and then I should go to his home storage, and I should literally click on that. And then now all I do is I'm just gonna go find more wall mounts. So this is cool, it stands out to me. You sell this for a good amount of money too. I like this too. So I kind of went for like a minimalist vibe for all of them. Actually, I'll open up all these. They're all kind of cool actually. So I opened up all these. I'm just gonna go ahead and add these to the site now. I know that's gonna take too long if I show it to you guys. Same process that I just went over for the last product. I'm gonna add these and I'll be back. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the theme section on the left hand side of the screen right here. So hit themes, and then this page will load up. So this is the standard theme that we have that Shopify gives us, but I don't really like that theme. Now the reason for that is that it looks plain and bland. So I'll show you guys right now actually. So this is what the theme looks like. And it's not a bad theme, but definitely, when you're selling stuff for higher prices, 29, 30, 40 bucks, it's gonna be kind of harder to stuff that shouldn't be that expensive, I should say. This stuff's not even worth more than like 10 bucks, right? Realistically. But once you give off the feel of your store as a brand, something that looks nice, the products are quality stuff, then people are gonna start justifying that the price is worth what it is. And that's why I'm using a different theme. I'm actually using the Envy theme. I'll link it down below for you guys. I actually give you it for free. It's a $180 theme, but I did buy it almost a year ago, I think now. So guys, I am going to be using the Envy theme. You guys can use any theme you want, but I would recommend highly that you don't just use the debut theme. You could use a theme like the booster theme if you're trying to go for that quick sale, or if you're going for something more like expensive like this, use Envy. Envy has a couple different variations, and for you guys who are watching this right now, I'm actually going to give you guys the theme for free. I think it's $180 on the Shopify store right now, but I'll give it to you guys for free. There should be a download link in the description down below, but if there's not, just DM me on Instagram and I'll send you the link. But yeah, so all you gotta do to upload the theme, it's a zip file, so it's a .zip file. All you do is you hit upload theme and then choose file, get the .zip file, don't unzip the file, but just upload it, and then it'll take like a minute or two, and then it'll load right here. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna hit action and then publish, So now we're gonna go ahead and edit the actual website. So just hit customize right there, that purple button. And here we are. So we got the the theme editor now. So I'm just gonna go here and hit change theme style, and I'm gonna hit Oslo because this is the theme style that I want. Essentially, what's it called? Excuse me. So what theme styles are is themes usually have different styles into them, so different like variations, kind of like product variations. I'm gonna say free. We're gonna type in free shipping on all orders. So guys, the reason we're putting free shipping up here is because when people think that, you know, they're taking advantage of you, they usually will purchase that item, because that's why percentages work so well. You know, you're saying 60% off, like, oh dude, this product was, you know, $100, now it's $40. Like, dude, I'm gonna take advantage of this and go get it now, right? When you say free shipping on all orders, you know, people are accustomed to paying for shipping usually, you know, so at this point, you're basically just pushing them towards the checkout more and psychologically tricking them to get to the checkout. Guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a logo for the site. As you saw at the top right here, let me show you. So the site right here has like a logo of whatever our store name is. Now what you guys can do, actually, you don't have to put an actual logo. You can just make it your store name, whatever it is. You guys can do that. That's totally fine. I just like having a logo. Since I already have Photoshop, I know how to make a logo. It's pretty easy. It's just text on a Photoshop document, and you just save it as a photo and you upload it here. So I'll show you guys that real quick as well. So I have an idea. Since the kind of market that we're reaching is like 18 to 24-year-olds who are kind of like, you know, most of them are girls, teenage girls, young women. So I'm kind of like making a list in my head of like words that are kind of in that sphere. So I'm thinking, so let's think. So modern decor. Let's see. So this is what I came up with. I didn't spell modern all the way because also at the same time, guys, you don't want the name of your brand to be too long, or your store, whatever, to be too long, because then it's going to be hard for people to remember what it is. So I came up with modern. I wanted to type out modern, but I decided to make it like 4 letters. 4 letters makes people think it's like a short, you know, clean sort of brand. Oh, there we go. Okay. Modern. So there's that. I'm gonna make the width pretty small. I don't want it to be too big. I think that should be good. We'll put the padding a lot. So what this does is it just moves up the logo, as you guys just saw. So I'll make this within the header. And then, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete everything on these I'm going to move this actually over here. So I'm going to delete all the sections currently on here, all of these. I'm just going to delete them, and then I'm going to go through it with you guys and show you how to make it look good. Now we got an empty page, front page. Now all we got to do is we're going to hit add section, and then we're going to go here, image with text overlay. This is going to be the front of the site. So now I'm just going to hit select image, free images, and I'm going to be, let's say, dorm room. So I just got to find a picture to put on the header right here. I just want something related to, you know, what I'm doing, like what I'm selling. So I'm going to choose a picture that looks like that. You know, it has like minimalistic items in it. And I think that picture right there is perfect. So right here, I'm going to increase the size of the section. I'm going to make it large, and then I'm going to change this. So now so this is what it was. Sorry, I didn't show you guys. So right here, highlight your brand information. I'm just gonna type in a heading here. I'm just gonna say for you by us. You guys will literally copy this too. I don't care. So for you by us, handmade. There. That's a quick tagline right there. And then what we'll do is just hit save right there. One other thing you guys are going to want to do is hit this enable button right here, and that's going to enable the currency converter on your store. So that just allows people to change what currency they're able to see your items in. Down here, you can do it in any part of the theme settings, but when you're on the header too, just go down here, you can click this button, and you know, does it. That's that. Now we're going to add another section, and then we're going to type into, we're going to hit the featured collection, hit add, and then this one's just going to be best sellers. So now we're going to select the collection, and we're going to select that all products collection. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 products per row, and then we're just going to, yeah, that's good, 3 products per row. That's good. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to add another section, and then we're going to add a logo list. What we're going to put here is we're going to be like, as seen in, and we're going to put a bunch of magazines, you know, logos of successful, you know, big magazines, big names in this industry, whatever the industry is for that you guys are doing. So for this industry, I'm not too sure, what's huge or not. So and magazines, that's usually I'll type in big, and then whatever my niche is, and then magazines. Try to find the logo of the companies. This is interior. Yeah, this is good. I don't know if I want this. So I'll just do 2 more. I'll do L, Esquire, and Azure. So right here we got Azure, and then that should be it. So now we're gonna go here, select the first logo, and I'm just gonna drop the first logo onto there. Interior design. For the next one, drop the L logo. And then, see, these are a little bit low quality. I wasn't expecting that, so I'm gonna go get the L logo again. I'll be back when I get all the logos in place. Added this here, and then I also added that text up here. And all you guys gotta do to move this stuff is just hold it and drag it. So I just took this and I put it up above the bestsellers, and then now I'm gonna add a gallery of pictures. So all I did was, I'll do it again, add section, right here, gallery, add, and there you go. So first image, we're gonna choose pictures that aren't, we're gonna choose pictures of these products, but the ones that aren't showing right now. Put 3 pictures here of the products that we got, and that is good. Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and edit the footer now. So I'm gonna take out all this stuff down here. And we'll come add the footer menu again once we're done with the theme. And we'll add 1 more picture down here. Image with the text overlay. So here I just reiterated the urgency. It just said we are always selling out of our items, so make sure you get your items as soon as possible to avoid never getting them. That's what I said. Is we're just gonna edit this, add a menu here, and then add a menu at the top, and then we should be good. Oh, one more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add the what's it called? The text advertisements at the top. So all you guys gotta do is get a text advertisement, and then I scroll to the top above the header right here, and I put it right there. First one, I'm gonna make it free delivery worldwide. That sounds good. On a clearance sale, 70% off. That's fine. And then all in Oregon. So it's giving people more something to resonate with, rather than just me trying to all made in Oregon. People think it's expensive, justifies the price and everything like that. So there we go, we got that. Now the front page is done. If you guys want to see it, this is how it looks like right here. Looks good. We just have to add the menu now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the Shopify. Make sure you guys save this too. Hit that save button, and then just come here, hit that, the Shopify button. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit online store right here, and then go to pages. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and create a couple of pages to add onto the main menu. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make a contact page. We'll add information to it later, but we're gonna add a contact page, and then we'll add an FAQs page, and we'll also, so those are the only 2 pages we added right now, but we will make more soon when we have more content on the site. So right now we're just gonna go under pages, go to navigation, and then hit main menu. And then now what we gotta do is delete this catalog, add the item, hit link, and then just go to collections, and then you could put all products right here, and then we'll put best sellers. And then this one we will put, for the next one, we'll go to collections. So now we got storage, and then we're gonna hit pages, and then contact, or FAQs, and then contact. Sorry about that. Contact. There you go. So contact there. Contact FAQs. Oh, sorry, put it in the wrong order again. FAQs, contact. There we go. Now, at the top of the site right here, you see that there's a menu. So I'm just gonna go here. So as you guys can see now, top of the site, there's a menu. I'm just gonna go really quick and edit the menu a little bit. I want this menu to be up here with the logo. I don't want just the logo right there. So I'm gonna go here to header, So all you guys gotta do is go right here to the top bar. It says top bar right here under the header settings, and then just select the header that we just made, the main menu one, and then you can go down here and just remove this other one. And that's that right there. There's the front page done with the header. And then all we gotta do now is add a couple more quick. So from the home page, we're just gonna go up here, hit product pages, and then now we're gonna edit the product page of the item. There isn't too much that we have to do here. One thing that I do wanna do is, I do take off the related products, and I do go up here. All right, so now we got the product on the product page. All we gotta do now is just change a couple of quick things. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go here into the theme settings. I'm gonna take off all of the social media sharing down here, back, and then I'm gonna change the size of the add to cart button. So I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm also gonna make it uppercase, so it increases the attention of people looking at it. And then for the heading, I'm gonna change the font as well. So that's good right there. I'm going to actually decrease the size as well of the image that I made big earlier. So I'm gonna make it medium because I don't like how the title is like that. Like that, I'm just gonna hit save real quick, and I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the other stuff. Now we got our product. Now we're gonna want to add it to the cart and edit the cart page. So that's that. The theme is pretty much done at this point. Now we're just gonna go ahead and set up some small backend stuff, and then we'll be able to start doing the ads. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the search bar. After that, we're gonna type in shipping. All we're gonna do here is hit edit under domestic for the United States. We're not gonna change this. We're gonna change this. We're gonna hit X here. And then under weight-based rates, all you gotta do is do 0 to 0.4. This is free shipping. So we'll say standard shipping. There we go. And then this one. And then what we'll do is this. Copy this. Standard shipping plus express processing. I'll explain all of this after I'm done. So this is 4.95. And express shipping. And this is 0.4. This is 9.95. And then express shipping plus processing, and this is the 10.95. Okay, so what this does is this. Let me explain it. So there's free shipping, obviously, which you guys always want to have on your stores because that's what kills your conversion. You know, people don't want to pay for shipping, so you always give them the option to pay for shipping. But you also always give them the option to pay for shipping. Now, as you see here, I have 3 forms of shipping. So I said $4.95, $9.95, and $10.95. The reason I said this is this. The gap between $4.95 and $9.95 is really big. That's $5. Like, a lot of people don't want to spend that much money extra. You know, they think that's a huge difference, but it's really not. But once you put the $10.95 right next to it, the difference between these two doesn't seem that much, even though that this is paying a lot. If the free shipping is here, and realistically it's the same amount of time, you know, they're paying for $10.95 extra, and this is a way for us to increase our average order value, which helps us on the back end, gets us more money in our pockets. So I'm just gonna hit save. I'm gonna do the same exact thing for the rest of the world. So we did that for the United States. Now we're gonna do it for the rest of the world. So we're gonna do, oh, sorry, I did not mean to do that. So we're gonna exit out of these just like the other one. We're gonna add weight-based rates. So 0 to 0.4, that's free. And then the next one, we're just gonna put plus express processing. And this is 0.4, and this is 4.95. Shipping 9.5, and the next one's gonna be express shipping plus express processing. Cool, now we're just gonna hit save, and then our shipping settings are set up. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the search bar again, and we're gonna type in payment provider settings. So what I always do, guys, is I deactivate PayPal. You guys can use it if you want. I have a whole video on PayPal and why I don't use it. It's up to you. I don't use PayPal. It's definitely something that I don't want on my store. It'll mess you up, to be honest. So all you guys gotta do here is go to Shopify payments, complete the account setup. It's gonna ask you for a bunch of information. It'll take about a couple minutes, I think. So just enter all that information, and I'll come back when I'm done with this. All right, so once your Shopify payments is set up, you're ready to start taking payments on the store. So all we're gonna go do now is I'm gonna hit here, go to your profile. So once we have Shopify payments set up, you're gonna go down here, you're gonna hit settings, and then you're just gonna go to this one right here. Hold on, let me exit this out. So once you got that Shopify payment set up, we're gonna go here, down to settings, and then you're gonna go to general. And then for the store name, we're just gonna put the store name that you guys have, whatever your store name is. This is my store name, Modern. Save that. Now what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go to the top right here. First we're gonna go to online store, and now we're gonna go and add the terms of service, shipping policy, all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna hit right click pages, open that in a new tab, and I'm gonna go here, and in the search bar I'm gonna type in legal. And right here, we're gonna generate our privacy policy and everything else that we need to generate. So just generate that, and then click add page, and then just type in privacy policy, and then paste that into here. So once that's pasted into here, save the page, and then go back to here, and all you guys gotta do is click create from template for the terms of service, and then do the same thing as you did for the privacy policy. Terms of service. Now we just gotta go create shipping policy. So shipping and delivery policy. Delivery is the shipping policy is that it takes about 2 to 5 business days to process the order. So that means before it gets shipped, and then it takes about 2 to 5 weeks after it gets shipped. And the reason that this helps is because you're stating to the customers that it takes 2 to 5 weeks for them to get it. So there's clarification for them right there. And also Shopify payments can't ban you or terminate you from their service if you're explaining the shipping times. So then that's that. And then one more thing you want to do is generate a refund policy as well, which I'll link down below as well. So one thing you guys are going to want to do is get this shipping policy right here. Take these two little sections, and then go back to your pages, go to your terms of service, and then scroll all the way down. We're just going to name this section 21 shipping policy. And we're just gonna add that right there, make this bold, and that's that. So the reason why I'm doing that is the reason that we're doing this, guys, is because when people are gonna check out, they're gonna have to accept the terms of service. So they're gonna have to accept before they can check out that it's gonna take 2 to 5 weeks. So when people are contacting you saying, "Oh, yo, what's up with the long shipping times?" That's what you say. Like, "Oh, yo, look, that's shipping times stated on our policies. You agree to it before you checked out as well." And it's also there to help you, again, as I stated in my video like 2-3 months ago talking about Shopify payments. They only ban you because they say you didn't make it clear to your customers what's going on with the shipping. So you're making it clear to them now. They have to see it. So now, guys, we're gonna add a couple of apps, a timer, and then we're also gonna add a couple more things as well. So this is a free timer. I do like using this more than Verify. I actually just started using this timer, so I do like this timer though. So all you guys gotta do is go right here, go to the timer countdown, and then I like doing the hours to be 3 hours. I like to click show at selected products, and I like to select the products that I'm promoting to only have the timer on it, because that's the one I want the sale on. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to hit save real quick. So now I'm going to go to the timer on the product page, and then this is where I can change the design of this essentially. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to go right here, I'm going to do 60% off, sale ends in. So just 60% off, sale ends in. You know, now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the design of it, and then we're just gonna. I usually will select this design, and then I usually will center this as well, and then I will also bring these, to be a little bit bigger. So this, I'll bring it to be 22, and then this, I'll also bring it to be 22. See how that looks? Like that. Now let's go down, rigid position. That looks good to me. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm just gonna hit save real quick, and then there we go. We got our timer counting down now. A couple other things that I do want to change as well is making it green, because that is the color of our site, as you can see here. So I am going to make the color of this area, I'm going to make that this color right here. I'm going to remove this as well. I don't know why that's here, but I am going to change that color up real quick. So I'm going to make that, hopefully, that color right there, and then I'm just going to change this to black. So I just make that all green right there, and then I'm gonna hit save, go back here, refresh this, and see how it looks. Oh, I gotta, one more thing, go to the product countdown right here, and just turn that off. It's not really gonna help you at all. This app doesn't really do a good job of that, but let's see how it looks now. So yeah, there it is, 60% off, sale ends in. There's a timer right there. One thing that I do wanna do though, so I am going to make the message bold. That helps make it stand out a little bit more. Oh, wait, it's my bad time. So go to timer countdown, go back to timer on the product page, and then click here so we can make this bold. I'm going to hit save, and then that should look a lot better now. So yeah, there it is. You'll also see how it looks like on mobile as well. So actually we'll make it a little bit bigger maybe. Let's see. So I am going to make it a little bit bigger. I think I'm just going to increase them all to about 25 pixels. So yeah, there we go. I think that should be good enough. Any bigger will look weird. So yeah, that looks good to me. So 60% off, sale ends in 2 hours, 58 minutes, 43 seconds. That's building scarcity. That's why we have the timer. People come on here, they see the deal, they're like, oh dude, I gotta get this, sale's about to end. So now you guys can just exit out of this app. We already edited everything, so now all we gotta add is 2 or 3 more apps, and then we should be on our way to launching the ad. So guys, we're gonna add a couple more apps, and then we should be on our way to launching some ads. So another ad that I like to add, or another app that I like to add, is the Help Center, which is the FAQ page that we made earlier. The cool thing is you guys don't always have to edit this. You can just leave it the same for all your other stores that you're going to be making off this account. So basically what this is, so I'll show you guys right now. So order questions. What this is it's just a drop down. So I'm just going to make a section for order questions, and I'm just going to add, so the main thing is FAQs, and it goes into the order, and then I'm gonna ask a question. So the question is, where is my order confirmation? These are just questions that usually people will ask us as a store owner. So I've compiled this over the years, and I've just made the perfect FAQ sheet. So every FAQ sheet will pretty much look the same on all the stores that I do. So you guys can take some elements from here, and you can make your own, whatever the deal is. But you guys have the site, so you should go and copy whatever you want from it. It's the same exact thing that you're seeing right now when you type out. So typed all this out. I'm gonna add that, and then I'm gonna finish this whole FAQ sheet, and then I'll come back to you guys. It's gonna take a good amount of time. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes because I gotta type everything out again. But again, you guys can copy it, use it whatever you want. But yeah. So after you guys have added everything to your FAQ page, just go to the settings page right here, and then we're gonna change how it looks. So right here, the main color, I'm gonna change this to be, or that's gonna stay black, I'm sorry. I'm gonna change it to be a lighter black, like a matte. So let's see. So I'm gonna change. So I'm gonna change this to be a light black. I recommend you guys copy exactly what I'm doing. And then this color is that green from earlier. So whatever the color of your theme is, you know, your little, it was orange, blue, whatever. Put that right there. And then I like making the page layout centered. And then, you guys gotta save this, save the settings. And then go down here, don't show the search bar, and save the settings. All we gotta do now is add this to the menu. So how we do that is I'm going to take this, copy this right here, this little, hold on, copy that, and then we're gonna go here to online store, navigation, and then main menu. Delete this FAQs now, we'll add it. So just go to link, paste that there, make sure to click this, and then this is going to be our new FAQs. And I'm just going to put this right here and save the page. So now if we go to the site and go look at the FAQ page, so that's how it looks like now. There you go. One thing we can do too is take off that title because it did look kind of bad where it said Help Center right here. So let's go take that off real quick and then we'll get back to it. So take that off, save settings. Now we'll go back here. Boom, looks a lot better. So that's that. So those are the 2 apps that I usually will add. You could also add one more app. So guys, another app that we're going to add is actually called Sticky Add to Cart. So what this does is basically when we're scrolling, or when a customer is scrolling down the page, you know, the cart will continue to follow them. And I believe, yeah, this is the only one that costs money out of all of them, I believe. So, but it's only $7 a month and you have a 2-week free trial. So it's a win-win. So we're gonna start our free trial. So when the app loads up, all you guys gotta do is go to the sticky checkout bar. So when the app loads up, we're gonna want to turn some of its features off because it has a bunch of features in it that we don't want. So first we're gonna go to the sticky checkout bar, and then we're gonna disable that. Sticky cart, also disable that, and the quick buy button, disable that as well. And so once you guys turn these 3 off, all you gotta do is save the changes, and there we go, success. So let's go and make sure everything is looking good. So see, all that stuff is gone now. Let's go to the product real quick and see if the it's not going to show up. Hold up. So now it should show up on our, yep, there it is. So it shows up now when we're scrolling down. You know, the add a cart button follows us, and we're going to add some reviews too. So now all that we got to do is go to right here, apps, and we're going to add one more app, and it's going to be Alley Reviews. Alley Reviews is the reviews app that I use. I used to use Luke's Reviews, but it's just not as customizable. It's a lot more work to customize them. You have to go into a spreadsheet, all this sort of stuff. It's just a waste of time. I'm adding Alley Reviews, and what we're going to need for Alley Reviews is the product link and mush. So while they set this up, I'm going to go get the link to the product. So, let's go back. I'm sure that it has a good amount of reviews. Like 100 reviews at least, so you can use the photos in it once you're posting the reviews on your site. So I'm gonna go here, choose my plan. I'm gonna pay for the $9 plan just because it has a lot more stuff in it. I can get more reviews off my onto my products. So once I got the link for that, I'm going to click this. Apparently, so I want to set it up. So I'm gonna go on the left hand side right here, click Get Reviews, and then Import Reviews. And then right here on the product that I got, so I got the link to the first product, and then click Import Reviews next to the product that you got. Now I'm gonna uncheck this, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna uncheck Get 4 stars. I'm gonna uncheck Get Without Content. Or no, this is fine. You can check this, but then you can also uncheck this one, Reviews Without Picture. The reason is we want as many pictures as possible on this. And then here's the URL from the AliExpress product. So just go copy the link from the AliExpress product, put it into there, and then that's it. That's good. Import the reviews. So let's see how many we can get. 20 reviews. That's good. So let's go check them out. And now this is the important part. So For the pictures of the product, you want to make sure that it's not really showing stuff like this, where it's the package or the box open, stuff like that, in the wrapping. You want the pictures of the product in use, so something like this. So what we'll do is we can edit this. So you hit edit right there, and then you just exit out all these pictures until that last one. And then next thing that we're gonna do for every review is we're gonna first of all rate this one 5 stars, and then we're gonna change their name to something that is not like Russian or a different language. So literally, you can make it anything, like Kylie. You can see like all the old names that I put from my other stores. So Kylie M, whatever. And then the date doesn't really matter. The country does matter though. Make it the United States, and then change this. So what we're gonna do is I usually go right here, go to Amazon. So I'll go to Amazon, and then I'll just type in something, whatever the product is. So I'll say wood shelf wall mount. This one was kind of the same thing, wasn't it? This one's perfect. So we'll just grab this. Literally go up here, go to the reviews, customer reviews, and we're just gonna literally take this. So we're just gonna take the first review, go back to our hour reviews, gonna put this here, and we're just gonna put that right there, and then hit save. So we don't have to type anything out. We're just taking the reviews from Amazon. It looks cool. So now we're just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna do it for all the products, and then I'll see you guys once I'm done with the reviews, because I don't want to take too much time. This video is probably already really long. If you're still here, I applaud you. I would not be here. After you imported all the reviews and edited them and everything, all you guys got to do now to make our reviews, well, it works, but you got to edit a couple things on it. So for first of all, we don't want these pictures here of these random pictures. I don't know where they come from, but we don't want them there. And we also don't want the like or dislikes, because sometimes people will come through, they'll dislike it, and then people will see, a lot of dislikes, and it's just trolls, but people will usually not buy because of that. So there's some code we're going to enter to take that out, and change the color of this to this green up here. So first off, we're going to go back to our reviews, and we're just going to go down here to display settings, and then theme setting. And then all we're going to do is uncheck this box right here where it says display information avatar. Uncheck that. And then for the verify color, we're just going to keep this, or we're going to make this blue. So I'm going to make this blue, and then lighter blue actually. And then the icon color, I'm going to make this the green that I have. So I usually also will take out the country. It doesn't really matter that much, but usually I'll just take out the country. And that's that. And then we're also going to activate the active CSS section. We're going to add some CSS code to get rid of these thumbs up and thumbs down. So I'll leave this code on the checklist as well. All you guys got to do is copy paste it onto here into the active CSS section, and then hit save settings. And then once we go on our site, those likes and dislike, that like and dislike section should be gone. And then one more thing, the display rate list right here, you can take this off as well, and that should be it. And hit save settings. Let's go check out how the theme looks now. So I'll refresh this. Let's go down here, and yeah, they're gone. So there are the stars. Yeah, there we go. So that looks a lot better. So if you guys are having a problem where the review, because there's supposed to be review stars right here, okay? And if you guys are having a problem where that's not showing up, it's a simple fix. I'll show you guys how to fix it right now. All you guys got to do is go to online store, themes, and then go to actions and edit code. And we're gonna go to the product file, the product liquid file. So we're gonna go here. If you guys aren't using the Envy theme, you're using another theme, then it should either be this file or it's this file. It's usually the template file. So product.template.liquid, and then we're just gonna find the title of the product. So guys, an easy way if you aren't using the Envy theme to find where to put the code, it's the same code for everybody, but finding where to put it is different. So if you are having a hard time finding where to put it in your theme.liquid file, all you guys got to do is copy this right here. Right click, this has to be your product title obviously, and then just get the class that's highlighted. So this one's custom font space product dash description dash header, and then we're just going to go ahead and find this right here. So the header, all right there, see look, so this is the same class. So custom font product dash description dash header, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hit return, and then we're gonna paste that code right there. Then just hit save, and then it should show up now on your guys' product page. So there it is, there are the stars. So that's a simple way to add the review stars to your page if they're not there, but usually guys, they should be there. You don't have to do that. Usually when someone clicks the add to cart button, I don't like the thing that you guys saw earlier where it slides out. I just like that for the customers to be taken straight to the cart page. The way that this can be done is simply just go up here on your theme editor, go to product pages, go there, and then disable that, and then that should do it. Anyways guys, so that's the store. Pretty much done at this point. I can't really think of anything else that we need to add. So let's get on to starting to make the ads. Okay guys, so now we're in the Facebook Business Manager. So essentially what this is where we're gonna be running our ads on Facebook for our dropshipping store. So guys, once you make your Business Manager account, you're gonna go here and click add an ad account. Once you click add an ad account, you're just gonna click create a new ad account, and then you can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it the store that I'm doing. Before we actually start making the ads, I forgot we have to add a Facebook pixel to our site. So what you guys got to do is go up here top left, and then basically just hit go to all tools, and then just go to pixels. Okay, and once you're on pixels, you'll be shown a screen like this, and all you got to do is hit add new data source Facebook pixel. Now the name of the pixel doesn't matter. I'll usually put the name of the store, then dash whatever the pixel is. Okay guys, I forgot, before we get into the ads, we actually have to get a domain for the site first. So for our store, I'm gonna type in, so guys, I actually forgot, before we actually do the ads, we actually have to go onto Namecheap and get a domain for our Shopify store. It can't be the standard Shopify thing, URL that looks really bad. So you want to get a custom domain for our store, make it look even better than it already is when people are clicking on it, makes them trust it more than .myshopify.com. So I'm just gonna type my store name into Namecheap real quick. Let's see what pops up. It's probably gonna be really expensive. It's a 4-letter one, so that's fine. We'll do modern shop. Let's see, modernshop.com. Perfect. Let's get this one. $8 a year. That's nothing. So this is $8 a year. I'm gonna buy this, and once I'm done buying it, I'll show you guys how I'm gonna install it. So guys, once you buy your domain, it's pretty simple after this. All you guys gotta do is go to your domain, go to the detail, or hit manage right next to it on the domain list, and then go to advanced DNS right here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get the CNAME record and the A record to point our domain towards Shopify. So we're gonna go right here, go to the search bar, type in domains, and then we're gonna go connect an existing domain, modernshop.com, and then you can view the instructions for whatever you got, whatever service you got. But if you're using Namecheap like me, you're going to copy this A record right here, go here, hit add a new record, A record, make the host an @ and then paste that IP right there. And then we're going to go back, get this CNAME, and then go here, add a new record. This is www, and then just paste that and save it, and then delete the first two records that were already there when we first bought the domain. And now you're good. Wait like 2-3 minutes before you go and connect the domain on Shopify. So before you do this, don't hit this for like 2-3 minutes. Let this sit. Let it get registered, and then we'll click this. Now guys, we're gonna hit verify connection, let this verify, get connected to the domain, and then once that's connected, we're able to go on to the next step. Okay, dope, so our domain is now connected. Let's go ahead and view the store. There it is, so modernshop.com is now connected. So we're gonna copy that, that's good. Now we're gonna go back to the Facebook pixel here, just enter the URL right there, create our pixel, and click connect a partner platform, and then hit Shopify. And then all we're gonna do is hit continue, continue again, and then get right here where it says ID, copy this ID, copy that, and then we're gonna go back to our Shopify store now, and we're gonna go to online store preferences. We go right here, Facebook pixel, paste that, and then click save. Guys, now that we got that, we're pretty much just going to get our shop URL right now, go back here, and make sure that the pixel is working. So we're gonna enter our website link there, click send test traffic, and now we should get something happening over here. It should turn green. There it is. perfect. And a way that you guys can make sure that it's active is just go install on the Google Chrome store the Pixel Helper, and then if this is green, you guys are good. It's installed and we're ready to go. So guys, now we're at the ads manager. Pretty much where I got to is just go up there, hit ads manager. Then all we're gonna do now is create our campaign. So we're gonna hit create, and then we're gonna go down here, hit conversions, and then we're just gonna change the title to MD-cold target. So the reason that I put this is this helps me stay more organized. MD is the initials of the store name, and then I'm just going to change this to campaign budget optimization, and I'm going to put it at $100. So the reason we're doing campaign budget optimization is because CBOs are going to be the main way that Facebook is going to start charging in September. So the reason that I'm using it now is because I want to start getting used to it before the full switch happens in about a month or two. Now if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's fine. Don't really worry about it. So there's two different types of budgets on Facebook. You pay by ad set or by campaign. With the campaign budget, you give the whole campaign a budget. We're at the ad set level. So you guys just saw what I did in the campaigns. Now you're gonna go here, select the website, and then click here, and then just type in purchase. And even if it's red, guys, ignore this message, ignore that it's red. Just make sure that you select purchase, okay? And make sure that the pixel is for the one that we just created. If you guys have multiple pixels, which you shouldn't if you're a beginner, but just make sure you're choosing the right pixel. But make sure that it's purchase, guys. Purchase. The way I'm targeting people is this. I'm starting worldwide, okay? Starting worldwide. My age bracket is pretty large too. I'm starting at 18 to 65 years old, and I'm doing all genders. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I'm trying to get a big perspective of who my buyer is, okay? I want to get a pretty decent idea over the next week or two of who really wants to buy my stuff. And then once I get that idea, I'm going to double down on those people and start spending a bunch of money there. But right now, I have no idea who that is because I don't know who would buy this product, right? So I'm going to go with the data, and I'm going to cast a big net, wide net of people. That's why I'm going to target worldwide. So first thing you're going to do, go under locations and exit out of the United States right here. And what we're going to type in here is worldwide right there. Now what we're going to do is this. We're going to exclude some countries. Now I know I just said I'm casting a wide net, but the reason that I'm excluding these countries are these are third world countries, okay? And it's not saying that like bad countries or anything like that. It's just proven that these countries get more fraudulent orders. They don't actually purchase anything, and it's just wasting your money. You know, your cost per purchase is going to go higher targeting these countries. So we're going to exclude them. I only do 5. So Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, and Indonesia. So you're going to exclude those 5 countries from your targeting. We're going to leave the age 1865, all genders. So now we're going to get into the targeting, guys. So guys, now we're going to start targeting. Now targeting is really simple, okay? I want to show you how the targeting on Facebook works real quick before we start talking about what kind of targeting we're going to do, why I do it, and how it all works. Say I was selling a soccer item, right? So I would just type in soccer right here, and then I could target people who are friends of soccer fans, Association of Football Soccer, soccer coach, Major League Soccer, all this sort of stuff. And now I select this, right? And I want to find more, more things about soccer. I hit suggestions, and then there's even more. So that's how the targeting works. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm choosing my interests, okay? Now, when I'm starting a campaign for testing a new product, I always start with 4 ad sets, okay? Now, each ad set is exactly the same. It has all the same components in it, except for one component, which is this right here, the interest. So I'm gonna choose 4 interests with you guys right now, but I'm only gonna use one of them here, obviously, because I'm gonna use the other 3 in the other 3 ad sets. My first ad set is going to be a broad ad set, okay? Now, guys, one thing I do want to let you know before you're going in and starting to find, interest for your ad sets is this. So guys, when I'm looking for these interests, I'm looking for 4 interests, obviously, as I just said, but they're not all the same 4 types of interests. So I'm choosing 4 interests. First one is going to be a broad interest. Now, I don't choose broad interest for all of them just because of the fact that if I'm choosing interests with 100 million plus people in them, my CPM is going to be super high. Now, that may not make sense to you guys, so let me explain a little bit more, but really quickly because I don't want to take up the video too long. It's already like an hour and a half long. So guys, this is the thing. When I'm typing in an interest, for example, for this product, say we want to do interior design. Okay, for example, guys, this interest for this product I'm doing, this is an interest that would make sense, right? Interior design for a design product for your kitchen or whatever. So the size of this interest is 407 million. Now that's a lot. Anything over 100 100 million, I consider it to be broad. Okay, so when I'm saying broad interest, I mean over 100 million. So usually I will only put one of these into one of my ad sets. Okay, I don't ever put 4, and I know it could work. Okay, it would obviously work if I put interior design and 3 other big interests relating to design and minimalism, or whatever I'm going for in my, or whatever my product's niche is essentially. But the problem with this is this, guys. If we're going in here and choosing big, broad interests, there's a bunch of other people competing in those interests, which just makes our cost per 1,000 impressions on our ad a lot higher. The reason that we're not choosing these big interests, guys, is because your CPM, which is your cost per 1,000 impressions, is severely affected by how many people are in that interest and competing to get their ad in front of the customer. So that means that you have a lot higher chance of getting a really bad ad set if the interest is over 100 million. So if you have a really broad interest in your ad set, the chances are that ad set won't perform as well as something with like 2 million audience size, just because of the fact that that audience that you chose had a lot less competition of people running ads in it, so it's a lot easier for you to get in front of the customer, which means you're paying less. Running one ad set with a broad interest though, so do that. It can be over 100 million, whatever the deal is, but do make sure to uncheck this box, because watch this. When I uncheck this box here, watch this audience size right here. See, it just went from whatever it was, 1.7 million or 1.7 billion people reach to 450 million. So always uncheck that box. You do not want to leave that checked. Next, we're going to edit our placements. So right now, we're just going to take all these off at the bottom right here. We don't want any of these. We do not want to run our ads there. And then we're going to take off all of these except for Instagram feed and Facebook news feed. So these are the only 2 places we're going to be running ads. And right here, I will check this only when connected to Wi-Fi, only because I chose a broad interest. Okay, so every time I choose a broad interest, which is only one time when I'm testing products for one ad set, I will select to show the ad to only people who are connected to Wi-Fi, just because usually this works better for me when I use only when connected to Wi-Fi for the broad interest as in comparison to when I don't. So anyways, that's that. Don't touch anything else, just hit continue. Okay guys, so now what we're gonna do is make the creative of the ad. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Facebook and we're gonna create a page for our business, and then we're also gonna go ahead and make an Instagram account for the business as well. Anyways guys, all you gotta do to create that Facebook page is go up here, hit create page, and then enter all the information, and then just update your profile photo with like your logo or whatever, and then you're set. And all you guys gotta do now is go create an Instagram. Now with the Instagram, the thing is, I usually use an Instagram like this. I'll put it on the screen right now. You guys can copy the bio, copy how I put the name, the logo, everything like that. Essentially, the reason why that has 10,000 followers is because when I first made that Instagram, I bought 10,000 followers, and I use that account only to test products. So every time I test a product, I just convert that Instagram from the old store to this one. Now, the 10,000 followers provide a lot of social proof. When somebody clicks on that profile, they're convinced. They're like, oh, dude, yeah, this guy's legit. You know, he has 10,000 followers. This store's legit. So that's why I bought the followers. It was like 40 bucks when I bought it. I don't have the site anymore that sells it. Fine, I'll put it in the description down below for you guys. If you guys honestly get the followers from anywhere, just make sure you don't get scammed. You don't even need 10,000. You can get like 1,000 or 2,000. Just with the K, it looks better. So it makes it seem more credible, essentially. But after that, once you connected the Instagram to the Facebook page, which is pretty easy, all you have to do is go to the top right, the 3 dots, and then, or the 3 lines, and then go to settings, and then go to account, and then click switch to a business profile, and then connect your Facebook page right here on the screen to that business account on your Instagram. And then once that's done, we're gonna go right here into the business settings of our ads manager, and all you guys gotta do to get there is go to all tools, hit business settings, and then we're here. Now what you guys gotta do is hit add a page, type in your page name, add a page, and then put your Instagram password in. So now we're adding it, and it should be added to our business manager now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here, hit add people. I'm gonna select myself, and then I'm gonna give myself all the rules. So I'm assigning myself everything, and then that should be it. Refreshing the page now. Here's where you left off. We're gonna continue. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna click this, and then we're gonna scroll down right here. So guys, now you can select your Facebook page from your from the drop down over there. Because now our Facebook page shows up, the Instagram will show up too. We just have to publish the ad, and we'll come back and edit that. So all we gotta do now is make the ad. So guys, for each ad set, we're gonna have 4 ads, okay? Now each ad set that we have is gonna have the same exact 4 ads, but each ad is different. All right guys, real quickly, I'm editing this video right now, and I noticed at this part I wasn't really clear about what I was saying. So what I was trying to say is this. Under each ad set, there are 4 different ad variations, okay? Not one of those ads is the same as the next. Either the picture's different from the other one, or the text is different from the other one. So there's always something that's different between those 4 ads, but that group of 4 ads is the same group of ads for each ad set. So first thing that we're gonna do, guys, is go find some creatives. So what I mean by a creative is a picture that we can use to advertise, essentially. So guys, now it's time for me to edit this picture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on Photoshop and I'm just gonna put some text on the picture, some simple text to get people's attention, essentially. What I'm doing here, you guys can do this on Canva as well. You don't need Photoshop, but I would recommend it. It's a lot easier and it's only 20 bucks a month. And then you also get the video editor as well, and you get Lightroom, and you get a bunch of other stuff too. I do think it's a really necessity if you guys want to start banging out products, like 3-4 products a week. Makes it a lot easier if you have Photoshop, video editor as well to edit it. So all I'm gonna do here is get like a neutral color. So I'm thinking, we can even use this green, to be honest. So I'm getting really tired of forgetting stuff. So guys, when you're making your ad creative, it is going to be hard in the beginning, just because you don't know really what you're doing. But trust me, it gets a lot easier over time because you start seeing ads yourself and you start seeing what works, what doesn't. So then it becomes a lot easier than it is. So the tagline that I'm going to use is just 60% off. Let's see how that looks. Let's make it white. So there's that. I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to see if changing the font looks better. So I do believe Arial Black would look a little bit better on this. Oops. Arial Black. And what I'm going to do here is this. I'm just editing the text a little bit. It's nothing too important. So today only, that looks good. I'm just going to touch it up a little bit more, and I'll see you guys back in the ad account. So this is the image that I came up with. Usually I don't do picture ads a lot, but if I do, this is how I would do it, and I would recommend it starting off. It's a lot easier for to meet the criteria of 2 different pieces of copy. By getting a picture ad. Now we're gonna go here, add media, add an image, and then okay, so now we have the image on. Now all we gotta do is make the copy for it, which is the text that's gonna show up on the post. So guys, the way that I write copy is pretty simple. It usually starts with first line being a question, the second line being a solution to that question, and the third line is usually a closing, or grabbing them to get to the website, essentially. So that's what I'll usually do. I like to stray off sometimes and just write like a sentence or 2, or sometimes I'll put like a list of emojis and some cool features about the product as well. Some copy for this. I'm gonna make 2 different forms of copy for this because we're only testing 2 different ones. So let's do so right here, this is OGs. So this is the first thing that I got. I took the description from the site that I wrote. As I said, sometimes I like writing out just a sentence, explaining what the product is. I'm about to add an emoji right here into it because I did mention recycled, so I want to put that in there. And I would recommend you guys add at least 1 or 2 emojis to this as well, no matter what you're doing. With 100% recycled materials, the Amanda. Okay, so now that we have the copy written out, so let me just go over real quick with you guys. So I'm not hard selling at all, guys. I'm not putting 60% off in the text, free shipping, all this sort of stuff. This is not the type of copy that I would do that. This is more of a clean one. It's just a quick read, nice picture. The offer is in the picture. That's the main reason that I didn't include the offer right here. So now what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go ahead and grab the link to our product. So I'm gonna go back here to our store, go to products, and get the link to it right here. Go to view and grab this link. We're gonna go back to the ads manager, and this is where we're gonna put the link right here, the website URL. And then the call to action button, we're gonna change this to shop now. As you can see here. See right there, shop now. So we're gonna change that, and then we're also going to change the headline. So the headline is right here. Let's do this out. So anyways, this is the headline. So usually what I like putting in the headline is the offer. I do like putting the offer in the headline as well. 60% off today only. Give it the core. There we go. looks good to me. That's pretty much it for the creative, that sort of creative. I'm gonna select the Facebook page later. I'll show you guys how to do that right now. So I'm gonna confirm this real quick. So this is pick number 1, text number 1, because we're gonna have multiple pictures and multiple text. So we just want to make sure we're specifying everything. Okay, so let me just add the Instagram real quick. Publish this. Okay, now it's time to make the other ad sets and the other ad. So guys, when I'm doing this, I'm usually going to only choose 2 ads and then or 2 copies and then 2 creatives. But I think right now what I want to do is I want to do 3 ads and then 2 copies. So I'm basically going to be testing 5 of them, if that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna do one more ad, but it's gonna be a carousel, and then I'm gonna do another one, and it's gonna be that GIF from earlier. So I'm gonna have 2 copies, and then I'm gonna have 3 creatives. So in total, I'm gonna have 6 advertisements. I'm not gonna show you guys me doing all of that, because that'll take way too long. We're already way into this video, so I'm gonna go do all of that, and I'll show you guys it at the end, so you guys can see like the examples of the different sort of copies that I came up with and all that sort of stuff. So let's get into it. Guys, now that I have my 6 ads created for my first ad set, now all that's left to do is I have to just duplicate this ad set 3 times and just change the interest for those 3 ad sets, and then I'll be set. My campaign's ready to go, and all I have to do now is wait. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit select this right here. Sorry, I didn't mention it. Select this, hit duplicate, and then click existing campaign, and then make this 3. So you want to duplicate 3 times, and then hit duplicate. And all we're going to do now is change the interest of these blue ad sets now, because we already these are all the same ads. So I want to be tapping into interest that not everybody's advertising on. I like thinking outside the box, and that's usually what works for me. So one thing I went to Google and I tried to find minimalist brands. Now the idea of this item is that it's a minimalist, sleek and design item. So I'm thinking that women who like minimalism stuff, for example minimalism brands, would be interested in this product as well. So I found this brand right here. It's called Mango, apparently. So I'm gonna go see if it's on here. Oh, there it is, 30 million. Perfect, fits my criteria, 30 million right there. So that's a good one. I'm gonna go ahead, yeah, only we're connected to Wi-Fi. So Mango, clothing, boom, that's 1 ad set. So now we just gotta do 2 more. I just realized I published all of them, god damn it. All right, it's fine. I just gotta go through and change the interests now. So I'm gonna go do that. And I just realized I changed all the ad sets. all right, published all the ad sets. It's good. I'll just go redo 2 of them. So now we got Mango. Let's think a little bit deeper now. So another thing that I think we could be good at targeting is Pier 1. That's a store that kind of deals with a lot of more design stuff, and it's not as big, I think. So let's see what we could do there. Pier 1, here we go. Pier 1 imports, boom, 3.7 million. That's perfect. So I think that we can take off Scandinavian design here and then just go with Pier 1. Perfect. 3.9 million. Let's do it. Make sure we take off Wi-Fi. Alright, everything's getting published now. So guys, that's it. Our ads are up. Now we're there in review. Most likely get approved in the next couple hours here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Literally, we just launched a dropshipping store together. I don't know how long this video was. I would assume it would be like an hour and a half minimum, because I think I have almost 6 hours of recording. So guys, that's it. We just launched the ads. Everything's up now. Hopefully they will get approved. Oh, one thing I want to show you guys though, to get your columns in place. So pretty much, this is not how your columns should look like. They should mainly look like this. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. So first what we're gonna do is go back to the regular columns, the default ones, and we're gonna basically customize your guys' columns. You're gonna go here, hit columns, and then hit customize columns. So first thing we're gonna do is exit out of all of these junk ones. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at, mount, or you know what we can do? So guys, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start at, we're gonna start at amount spent. we're going to go into impressions. I'm going to go into unique link clicks. We're going to go into after that, add cart, total, and make sure to uncheck these. Then after that, we're going to go into initiate checkout. And after that, we're going to go into purchases. And we're also going to add the value, total purchase value. Make sure to always uncheck all of these though. And then next we are going to the total purchase ROAS. Take that out. And we can also add the unique cost per click. The unique click-through rate. And then we will do cost per click. Oh, I can't type. Yeah, unique clicks. Or cost per unique click. So there we go. These two will tell us a good amount of metrics as well later on. Just make sure you guys hit this, save as a preset, and set my name. There we go. Anyways, guys, I think that is it. This has been a really long video. If you stayed this far, congratulations. That was literally, I don't even know how to explain it to you. That's literally what I do. I don't do anything different than what I just showed you, and that's why I wanted to make this video again. And that's why I took literally almost 5 hours out of my time to sit down and record this video. I wanted to sit down, be as transparent as possible with you guys, give you guys my legitimate strategy. This is literally what I do. Guys, I did want to make this video only because with the recent scandal and everything in the community, I really did feel bad. A lot of people did get scammed, and I doubt people are going to get refunded from that. So I just want to do my part. I gave you guys my exact strategy. I sat here for almost 5 hours recording it. I really hope you guys enjoy it and are able to use it and make money. So send me screenshots, guys, if you guys banging out these stores. If you need any help, let me know. If you guys comment on this video if you need any help, to be honest. And I might open a Discord soon, so we'll see about that. Discord server where people are asking questions, stuff like that, because I'm more on Discord than I am on anything else, because I'm always on my computer, so I always see Discord and text messages, but you guys aren't getting my number. So Discord is going to be coming soon. But if you have any questions for now, guys, drop them in the description or in the just so long. I've been here for so long. Drop them in the comments down below. And guys, if you stick this far, thank you so much. I really hope you guys again can use this. I'm rambling, but please, guys, like the video, subscribe, comment. It really does help me. If you guys want more videos like this where I'm just sitting down telling you guys stuff, please let me know in the comments down below. But that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, that's it. See you guys later.